forth and this and that. How's everybody going? Alright, let me get this fixed where I'm gonna be able to tilt it down. Alright. Good enough for me. How's everybody doing? We got the Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck. That's like a lot of work and keeping yourself busy and bringing something to some type of closing, okay? When you see tens, they're an absolute closing, okay? Because it's actually tens don't it goes one through 9. Zeros don't even exist. They're obsolete. They're null. They don't exist at all, okay? So take that as it resonates. Some kind of ending of some type of betrayal. Some kind of backstabbing, gossip. People talking, saying something, some kind of lies or some kind of ending to it. Just keep yourself busy and stay out of your own way, okay? Hey everybody, how's everybody doing today? All right, let's find out what collector's got to see here. Look, still on the bottom. All right, tell me what collector. It says keeping yourself busy. Like, stay busy. Don't be like sitting and overthinking and dwelling on things and all that kind of crap. Actually, just be trying to like kind of you know what? I seen something today. It said write it down, write it out, just write it all out. Doing good, doing good. Hey Joe, how you doing? Here, we're gonna give high fives. But anyway, look, write it out. If you look, staying busy. This is all saying something about staying busy. Okay, there's two people working on some type of healing and remembering, like going back and remembering, like making some type of penances. Okay, but write it all out. And like I told y'all, your arms and stuff are connected to your heart chakra. Okay, they're like an extension of your heart chakra. Your arms touch and and that. And when you write things down, when you write it down, it'll go down through your arm chakra. The energy of it will release it, like almost like a spider web. You can kind of just pull it off after you get done writing it. You can kind of like pull it off as you're crumbling up the paper or what have you, okay, or tearing the paper. You're ripping that spider web of that energy off of your heart. Okay, so write it out, whatever. Write out, the letters keep saying pros and cons. So write out the pros and cons of staying in the area or leaving or what have you, okay? Write out the pros and cons, okay? So see what's worth it for you, okay? All right, let's find out what's going on. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for coming down, guarding, and protecting us as we channel these messages. Thank you, ancestors and ascended masters, for all the helpful healing messages that you give, the absolute truth. You're going to receive some kind of big message from God about letting something go, forgiving something. Okay? So tell us what we need to know. What does collective need to know, baby? I am the sun and the air. Something is criminally vulgar. 9 of Cups. Something's been prepared. Something's been prepared to give you some type of gift. What is about? Somebody's trying. Let's see what the energy is around it. I didn't even ask no question. I didn't even ask a question. 9 of Pentacles and a Strength card. Somebody's about to give you some type of gift. It's already being prepared. Everything's being cleaned up. All the T's are being crossed. All the I's are being dotted. They're stacking up. Something's stacking up on that little thing. Something's stacking up right there, and it's being cleansed, scrubbed, and bubbled. Scrub pads cleansed and cleaned up. Okay, so this tells me it looks like somebody's going to give you like dirty, stolen money that nobody can trace it. I don't understand. To give you like some type of beginning. It looks like somebody's trying to give you some dirty, stolen money so you can have this new beginning, collective. Alright, let's see if I can make it where you can see it. I am the sun and the air. Okay, so tell me what you're talking about, spit. Okay, y'all tell me what the hell that looks like. I kept saying in the beginning that something looks like it's being cleaned up. Man, that's too dark. We got to put that a little bit lighter. Alright. So what's that look like to y'all? Like a gift? It looks like diamonds. Somebody made some kind of diamond exchange and made it into money, and they cleaned it up and gave it, and they're going to give it to you. They got it ready to give to you. All cleaned up and shiny. They even scrubbed it with some strength and said, here you go. Here's your Wheel of Fortune, Chariot. All ready to go. Something's all ready to go for you. So, how long does collector need to know about, need to find out till they find out about this? Because this is all ready. 9 and 9 with Strength card. The Wheel of Fortune and the Fool card and the Chariot. This is ready to go, like it's packed on the back of the station wagon, and it's time to go on one of them damn family vacations. Okay? Alright, tell me what you're talking about right there, because there was some kind of false, look, there was some kind of falsity that was like holding back this hermit. Something you do alone, something's cleaned up, because you're being found to be authentic and telling the truth, okay? I'm telling you, something got cleaned up and they found out something totally different from what they thought of, what they thought it was. Can y'all see them? Okay, I'll put them right there where I can see if y'all can face them. All these damn major arcanas out here, okay? Arcana means secret, y'all. Arcana means secret. So there's a bunch of major arcanas out here, a bunch of them with 2 9s. What do y'all think? A big old huge secret's coming to an end? If you just look at the big picture, ain't that what it says? It's going to come to an end really fast because something was cleaned up and now it's being given to you. Possibly a Cancer, a Crab. Take it as it resonates. Plainly see, something was cleaned up. You came out to be the authentic one alone, because this is a competition. And Divine said, no, this one belongs to her. Belongs to collective. Singular. Alone. Something belongs to you and it's going to come in quickly. Possibly some type of travel involved as well. Okay, so tell me what needs to know about the Ace of Wands, the Hermit. Because you've outshined some kind of competition, y'all. You're the perfect fit. You're some kind of wish coming true for somebody else. They dreamed about it or something. Look. Somebody was dreaming about you. You're the perfect recipe. Look at what it says on that. You see what? She got all the ingredients. She got every single thing. She got all the passion. Look at her in her red dress. Oh, looking pretty too. Look, you were betrayed by a Knight of Swords and somebody was watching it. An undercover was watching. Look. Somebody was watching somebody betray you. They're going to make something right. They're going to make something right because they know that something went too far. Death card in reverse. Something went too far. It's not over yet. Look, because somebody still got something up their sleeve. The Queen of Swords, the truth. Look, because Divine's going to throw some money on you before all this even gets to you. I'm telling you. And then you got a decision to make. Are you going to go somewhere else and make some type of new life? You're looking for new adventure. A new place to fit in. To feel like you fit in by being your own self. Look, because they judge you too much. I'm telling you, and you're an earth angel. Plain to see, you're an earth angel. You're going to go you want to go somewhere it feels like home. I'm telling you, wherever you're headed somewhere it feels just that's for you. Look, it says some kind of temptation is getting cleaned up. Somebody's going to ask for forgiveness. You might go to Hawaii Collective. I see the spam on there and peanut butter. You might go to Hawaii. Some kind of vice. You're going to quit smoking cigarettes again, too. You're going to do things like in an order. You're going to shoot it out there like that. You're going to quit these temptations. You're going to clean it up. You're going to quit the temptations. I'm telling you. Ooh, it looks like he quit like something too, but he's getting something stacked up. What's he stacking up? The Four of Swords. Faith. Oh, he's building faith. He's building faith in his partnership, his destiny. Look, but he done something carelessly and he's going to get caught. Look, about a baby. Or he's cutting ties with something to do with a baby. He's cutting ties. He's cutting ties with that. He's found not to be. Look, somebody tried to pin something on this King of Swords, and this King of Swords is saying no. He's looking for a new life. He's wanting to rid himself of the old too. Look, he was overbearing by his mom, like Psycho. I'm telling you, his mom was overbearing for money. She'd hold money over his head. But she passed away and he got it. Now he's ready to go. He's ready to leave. All that shit behind. He wants to leave with you. I'm telling you, he says he's always had the hots for you and you don't never know it. You ain't never known it. That's crazy. Look, it says the Two of Wands. It says you're blocked off because you're waiting on some type of news. You're blocked off. Waiting on something. You feel like you're stuck because you're waiting on something. You're waiting on this. What you deserve, your inheritance. So you can make moves based on your own accord, not the need of someone else. That's what you're doing. You're waiting on divine, like divine told you to. Don't fall into some kind of temptation, but rid yourself of the ones that you carry now. And it's going to bring it in faster. Look, rid yourself of these temptations that you're carrying. And they're telling you it's going to elevate you like that. Because there's something that you're addicted to or stuck on. Look, Three of Swords. Could be some type of heartbreak from your childhood, possibly. Yep. Something happened in your childhood. Says that's the truth. You was abandoned by your dad. You got to face that issue. Look, you're going to get some type of justice, though. And surrender. They're telling you surrender because he's coming in for this star. Look, because somebody's seen you working. This King of Wands seen you working. So, could be somebody from the past. Says King of Cups, Four of Cups. They had to release some type of guilt. Someone had to release some type of guilt because they were paid to, let's say, ultra you. Yeah. Someone had to release, they had a choice and they chose the wrong thing and they were watching something. Now they watched you rise up out of these ashes like the phoenix. Somebody's been watching you rise up out of the ashes because somebody's had knowledge of this incident. Six of Cups and the Hermit. Somebody's had knowledge of this for a long time, for a while. What's happened to you? Somebody did some kind of ritual at your birth or somewhere along at a rebirth. It could have been at a rebirth. You might have just been starting over again, and someone did some type of magical ritual on you. But I feel like it was at your actual birth. And the abandonment of your father was part of that ritual. It was a part of it. But someone's had some type of change of heart. Because it was like that. It was almost like your dad. Someone's had a change of heart and clean something up. Took them a long time. It was really slow moving. It took them a long time to get it just right, where there would be no kind of strings attached to it or anything. It belongs to you. Something about pink. Okay. She looks like pink. That's pink. So what's her fucking song that she sings? What was that song that brought her out in the Bally commercial? What was that song that Pink sings? That was in that Bally commercial that she sang. She made her famous. Something about Pink in that song. I know she sings a song called Strong or something like that. But somebody's very, very independent. Always have been. You always have been able to bounce back from something. Like stuff might happen to you. But somebody's envious of your beauty. Somebody definitely envious of your beauty. Maybe made a voodoo doll of you. What's collective need to know here? It says the Queen of Swords in reverse. Some kind of lie envious. The envious person is jealous of you since y'all were kids. Somebody's been trying to throw something at you. Since you were kids. Somebody's been trying to throw something at you because you're an earth angel. You're good at everything. They were jealous as fuck, man. You was real good at everything, collective. Like you was excelled at stuff. And they didn't. And this person was like, okay, we'll say it like this. This was sweet to your face, but would like send hateful stuff, like whispering behind your back, would send like hateful stuff towards you by whispering behind your back to like their friends, or they wouldn't let you hang out, or stupid shit. But they were envious because you were good at everything, and people were drawn to you. This person has been doing like magic on you for forever. Queen of Swords in reverse is coldness, harsh criticism, unyielding attitude. It says it could be your mama. Because of your beauty and independence. Take what resonates. I don't say anything by coincidence. It says the Queen of Swords may indicate coldness, harsh criticism, and an unyielding attitude. It suggests that there may be a tendency to express thought or opinions in a harsh and unempathic manner, potentially alienating. It says, reverse, the Queen of Swords serves as a reminder to be mindful of the impact of your words, to find balance between intellectual strength and emotional sensitivity. It encourages you to approach communication with more empathy and understanding. This is somebody else was jealous of you. I'm telling you, it's a childhood trauma that was attached to you that stole your inheritance because they were supposed to share it. They took it and stacked it up for themselves, throwing darts at you. I'm telling you. Four Swords in reverse. I'm telling you what I'm telling you. It says burnout, exhaustion, delayed healing. It says it suggests that you may be pushing yourself too hard, not giving yourself necessary time for rest, or facing obstacles in your path. This person is obsessed with sending this magic and this. They're obsessed with trying to keep you by yourself. We'll say it like that, and not knowing what your true inheritance is. They're trying to MK Ultra you to. They're obsessed with it. They're obsessed with it. Seven of Wands. Look, they keep trying, and you keep bouncing back. You keep making some type of recovery. I'm telling you, you're like solid with God. He's going to bring you back to life. I guarantee you, all your wishes are coming back to life. Just like that. 8 everywhere. And some kind of partnership's going to come in. This person was working hard to get some kind of evidence to bring it to you. Through angels guided him. There's something about your childhood. What's his childhood? What is this? King of Pentacles. King of Swords. A King of Pentacles, King of Swords from your childhood is about to bring you an inheritance that belongs to you. It's your birthright. And they was divinely guided to bring this to you. All of that's you. Be open. Open up. That's what it says. It says you need to open up and forgive and let go of shit. And understand why people would do something that they would do. It looks like it's a King of Wands because they was being immature because they didn't realize that you was the Empress. It's a Cancer. You're making some type of rise that's going to come out of, I mean, it's going to ba-boom, ba-boom. You're going to get the Ace of Pentacles and this Ten of Pentacles for an inheritance. I'm telling you, you're going to go from rags to riches because of a birthright. You got to take some kind of DNA test. And you're some kind of perfect fit. That somebody else don't get nothing. You get it all, collective. You're the perfect fit for whatever this is. Somebody's got an idea of what they want. And you are it. Like, you wouldn't think it, but yeah. You're it. You need to squash something from the past. Like, squash some kind of, see some kind of understanding or something. I'm telling you. Clean it up. Have peace of mind. Be a peace of mind, collective. If this resonates with y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you want this free, if you want this free beginning. If you want this free beginning, bruh, I'm going to tell you right now, you better clear something up and clean it up. This free beginning. I had a cat named Free one time. Never even thought about it till now that Free is like, it's a cat. It's free intuition. That cat was free too, boy. Lived quite a while too. I can't get that. Somebody can't get something to quite go in for some reason. What? What, Pony Boy? What? Here. Y'all hit that bell notification when y'all come into the room. It scares the demons away. Gives angels wings. Demons don't like it. They don't like the way it sounds. So y'all hit that bell notification when y'all come into the room. And let's see what the Merry Melody says if it clarifies that reading. Give me a Celtic Cross. Center card will be the main energy. The left and right will be the energy surrounds, collective. The up and down will be the energy that collective standing on, collective is headed to, and then an outcome. Thank you, Spirit. 8 of Swords. You just think you're stuck. You're not stuck. It's a mindset. It's a point of view, y'all. You just think you're stuck. You're not stuck. You're in some type of mindset because you're waiting on something. And it's driving you crazy to learn this lesson of patience. It says the 4 of Cups and the 8 of Cups in reverse. It's driving you crazy to wait on this. But if you get moody and shit about it, look, I'm telling you, it's where you're headed if you can wait on it. Because this King of Swords has got your ground. He's got your back. I'm telling you, look, it says the Tower, some kind of big occurrence for this King of Swords is about to set it all free. He's about to set it off. This King of Swords is. This is grounding you. Somebody's got your back. You may not know it, but they do. And then you got the Tower, which is like an upheaval, cause and effect. If you did good, you're going to receive good. If you didn't, it's kind of like stuff turning over. If you was on the rags to riches, okay, because something's coming to an end, you say, peace out, partners, because you're going to be worldly recognized. There it is, right there. You're going to get a small amount of public recognition. It's going to burst you into world recognition. You're going to write some kind of book one day, collective. You might want to get started writing some stuff down right now. Just writing tidbits of information down here and there because you're extraordinary. You're being seen by the world as extraordinary. I'm telling you, you're going to leave something behind, and that's going to make, it's like that's the gateway. Like it won't fit through the path. Like you got too much, you carrying too much fuck shit. All them wands all spreading out and they falling back and forth and shit, and you're just like, I can't walk through there. Like one of them dogs that picks up one of them big old sticks and tries to make it through the pathway, and then they got to figure out how to turn it or turn their sails and make the stick go through first, okay? But you're about to drop a load of shit. You're going to drop all this armor. You're going to drop all that and head out to new. I'm telling you, all this cloak, because you're going to be uncloaked. You're about to be God has you cloaked, so you could do this mission. Now you're about to be seen for this earth angel you are. I'm telling you, you're not stuck. You're not stuck. If you feel stuck, collective, I'm telling you, they're telling me to tell you to call upon the angels, and they'll tell you what to do. Ask your angels, and they'll answer you. They'll answer you. You can say, "Let me see a orange, yellow striped duck," and and something about what's going on in that area and that time. You'll see that yellow, orange striped duck, and something that's happening in that time, or something you're thinking about. That'll be your answer. Telling you, look, be playful. This is some kind of ending to some type of darkness. The light is coming out, y'all. I'm telling you. They're telling you to be playful. Be playful. Don't be moody, because somebody's coming in to handle things. They had to go get some kind of control over their emotions. Somebody had to go get control over their emotions. Everything pointing to this King of Swords got lucky on something. They found something. They found some money. They gambled. Took some kind of gamble and found some money by the dump. I'm telling you, that's what it's making me feel like. They got lucky. They was fighting some kind of emotion. It took off like on a walk or something, like to get some fresh air, feeling better, but they stacked something up. Somebody, this King of Swords might have found something just by sheer chance. Oh, that leads me back to that whatever was on this person's desk that was overlooked. A note. There was a note on a desk that was overlooked, and you weren't like contacted or something, okay? Y'all remember that, okay? There was a note on a desk. Because something's been written down. This whole reading is talking about writing or written. Okay, so take that as it resonates. What's collective need to know about it? I just like pulling these cards out because they're intuitive and they're new, so it gives a fresh perspective. What's collective need to know about right here? Give me 3 cards. Tell me what collective needs to know about right here. What's the most important thing that collective needs to know about in the here and now about that reading right there, that Celtic cross? Ancient wisdom will find you. Listen for the whispers of the past. The whispers of the past are reminding you of something. And this is how you remind me. Tell me. Of what I really am. Ancient whispers from the past will remind you. A mystical connection will bring you unexpected allies. Someone is interested in learning, like tarot or something. Learning how to use their own intuitive gifts. They want to pay you. Y'all see what that card looks like? Okay, I'm going to let y'all let it feel. Okay, y'all just let y'allself feel by looking at that card and reading the words. A mystical ally. A mystical connection will bring unexpected allies. A magical journey is about to begin. Prepare yourself. Knowledge, your strength, your knowledge is about to excel you into stardom somehow, like a big time, like you're going to be known. Spirit guides are near. Seek their advice. Okay, let's seek the spirit guides' advices, y'all. Da, 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 da. No, not kamikaze. What you got to say about it, Dragon Star? Hold on, the ancient. I know, I hear you. Tranquility, rebirth, legacy, transcendent. You're an earth angel. You're about to get your legacy. You're about to wear your crown again. The one you wore in the other realm. You're about to wear it on the earth. On earth as it is in heaven. You're going to wear that crown on earth. You're going to be known all over the world. That's what that world card is. It's a crowning of you. That's a crown. It's wrapped around you, though. But it's a crown altogether. Y'all, my intuition is on fire, so I suggest you might want to listen. I'm telling you, okay? What? It says, effort, conquering your demons in space. You're going to take some kind of time out because you burn out. You're just taking the time out. You're staying back. I'm trying to tell you, you're gaining your power by watching, not doing anything and letting others show you. You're letting others show you something right now. Because when this comes through, you're gonna be very generous to the ones that was there for you. You understand? But the ones that were just stumbling all over themselves to act like that they was caring, I'm telling you, just stand back and watch. Look, you're on the top right here and able to see from the highest perspective what's been going on around you. You're standing on the edge. You're ready to take this leap. You've tamed this dragon. This dragon was, over time, maybe chasing you. And now you've tamed it. This dragon could have been chasing you over time. And you conquered fear. You're getting a rebirth. The Phoenix. Those two cards show the Phoenix. Plain as day. Magical combination of a partnership. See, this was an illusion. That was an illusion. That's his ear. That's the dragon's ear. That was an illusion. Something was an illusion in the past and you conquered it. And now you've honed in on that magic and you called that magic to you. Y'all are one. Because it's followed you all of your life. It's like can't be without you now. You can't be without it. Y'all are one. Y'all become two ones and become a bigger one. Look at here. Somebody was in bondage. Was being chased by their fears. They broke free. Conquered them and sitting on top. So you broke free of your fears. You can do something. Your legacy, y'all. Your persistence. You broke free and conquered and tamed this dragon. On everything. You tamed the dragon. It says knowledge. That reminds me of the labyrinth. It says dominance, believing in yourself. You conquered fear, and now you believe in yourself. It says resilience, finding your limits. That's all it keeps saying. You are resilient. You're an earth angel. You have lots of faith, man. You are so, you believe. You know about things. You feel it. Like it's hard to even explain, but if you know, you know. But you feel it. You feel it. You feel it. You felt it when you was a kid. What's about to happen right now. sometimes it's hard to put it into like some type of explanation without sounding weird or crazy, but you don't give a damn if it sounds weird or crazy. You know it's the truth. So you just be saying it all your life. You be saying it all your life. All of this stuff. You are not afraid. You've been tapping into your magic all your life. Now you burn out and need to go sit down somewhere and watch everything unfold. Because when you're in a rebirth, think about it. Think about it now. You died and then you came back to life submerged in a bunch of water, and then you got to go through this squeezing ass fucking tight ass damn canal. Your head gets squeezed up, then your shoulders get squeezed up, and then you get stuck in that shit. And you're like, God dang, it don't smell good here. I don't know what the fuck's going on. They got lights everywhere all over me. What the fuck? I don't know what's going on. I mean, what? And then you squish on out, and then you're laying on some kind of hard ass fucking table or something, and you got all these people like poking and prodding and touching on you, like checking you and weighing you, flipping you over, and clearing your throat out with some kind of plastic thing. They stick it down your throat, sucking shit out of your throat. You don't know what the fuck's going on when you rebirthing. When you rebirthing, you just forget it all. You just forget. Like, have you noticed yourself forgetting stuff lately? Like, for no reason, when you're really, really on your game about remembering stuff? Have you noticed yourself forgetting, like, damn, oh Lord, but you'll remember something from like 20 years ago, but you can't remember something that you was trying to think of. Like, dumb shit. Like, you might have been sitting there trying to think of a song that you sang a million times, man. And you'd be like, what does that part say? Like, I can't think of what that part says. And you'll be trying to repeat the song. You just keep saying that one little part that you know the words to. And the rest of it is like, well, I can't figure it out. What is that part of that song, man? I don't get what's the name of it? What? Okay, if I can think of the name of the fucking song, I'm sure I can figure out the parts of the song. I mean, you start doing that kind of shit lately. It's because you burn out. It's because you burn out. You're tired. You need to let your intuition just give it to God, is what I'm saying, and rest on enjoying yourself. Not putting so much emphasis on the what is and all that. Just kind of live and say, okay, whatever comes may come. Let it come. Fucking let it come. Whatever it is. Because you know what? I put my part in. I put my work in. I did the right thing. I've done the right thing. I've been doing the right thing. And if it ain't fucking good enough, this probably ain't that where I need to be. This probably ain't the place for me. Y'all probably ain't the people for me. And make some type of plan to act on that. Or you can say, hey, I did the best I can, and these people say, okay, I recognize that. I recognize that you did the best you can. You're doing the best you can. I can recognize that now that you brought it to my attention. You can choose to stay or what. Okay? I mean, that's up to you. But whatever path that you take, it's going to lead you to whatever it is that God had in store for you. Because you're some type of magical earth angel, I'm telling you. People, when they recognize it, they know. I'm telling you. It says a magical journey is about to begin. Prepare yourself. Some type of mystical connection. Magic flows where intention goes. Manifest your dreams. What do you want? Do you want to stay? Do you want to go? What do you want? You want to stay in the area and start a business in the area? Do you want to go far away and just start fresh and forget your name and just start and fuck over and be somebody else completely? A forgotten dream will resurface. Pursue it. You're going to go back to school, collective. You may go to school for musical arts, like learning how to equalizer and uh, film management. You may go to like film school. Not be an actor, to be a director, to be a maker, a creator. A great time of change is upon you. Trust the process. Powerful spell will bring you. If you just pray on it, your destiny is intertwined with the stars. This is time for you. It's time for you, collective. A powerful ally will appear in your life. Welcome them. Your magical abilities are growing. Use them wisely. You already know it. You already know it. You're charmed. You got a protection. You have high protection over you. If you just stay joyful. That's the biggest message that I can possibly be giving anybody right now in this time of this we're living in this world. And they're telling you, okay, we're living in this crazy ass fucking world. What's going on in this crazy ass fucking world? What about? I'm sitting here facing possible power outage in a couple of days because of a fucking winter storm. Okay, I'm sitting here facing that. We're living in these times, and I'm telling you, don't lose hope. I'm telling you, don't lose hope. Keep joyful. Figure out the way. Figure it out. You've been in tougher times before. I'm telling you, you've made it through. You understand? Because you're about to be rewarded. You're about to go to another level of, okay. If Moses would have stayed with his mama, would he have become who he was and what he did? Would he have been able to become that? If he wouldn't have been raised right beside the Pharaoh. He was raised right beside the Pharaoh. And they were like brothers. And Moses told him what for. He told him what for when he found out who he was. Because that Pharaoh, the son of the Pharaoh, son of the king or whatever, was envious of Moses. And we found out that Moses was a Jew or what have you. And God was backing Moses all the way. That Pharaoh went through hell with all the fucking frogs. And I'm just saying, okay? The frogs and all that shit. He kept saying, man, brother, listen to me now. I'm telling you. Okay? Because I have love for you. God's showing mercy and giving you time to repent and change these ways that you're doing against his people. And the brother was like, hell no, I can't stand you, Moses. You get on my fucking nerves. Moses said, oh yeah? Well, God said you get on his. And God sent the rivers turn red and frogs rain from the sky and they got plagues and they got ate by a bunch of bugs and all kinds of shit went on. And he still was like, nah, hell no, I ain't doing it. I ain't changing my evil ways. And he was like, okay, well, chase us on down. And he went to chasing, and God split the whole Red Sea open. And Moses walked across that shit, and that Pharaoh's, all his little army got just demolished by the Red Sea because it closed in on them as they come across. So there you go. Unexpected things can happen. God's using somebody unexpected to bring something in for you that's your purpose. Somebody's about to, I keep feeling like you're going to go to school or be a teacher or something. But to teach is to learn. Because when one teaches, two learn, okay? And to teach is to learn. So if you go somewhere to teach, you're going to delve deeper into the knowledge of your own gifts. Do you understand? By helping others uncover theirs. I'm telling you. And I see you on a stage of some kind. You may be a speaker. But something about this path, this career, is leading to some other type of something that's going to make you be more like a lighthouse. Because you're doing your job that God placed on you. You're shining the light and showing others how to shine their lights even through the adversity. Okay? You're very, very truthful and honest about shit that happens to you and that you went through and how you overcome it and how it didn't define who you was and you reinvented yourself and you kept going and you kept moving forward. You're very good at that, okay? So you need to give yourself a lot of credit because you should be dead. I mean, I'm telling you, I know the shit that y'all been through, okay? I do know. And you should be dead, but you're not. You're still here and you still got, even if it's this tiny, as small as a freaking mustard seed, you still got it in you. That faith, that smallest tiny bit of hope that everything's going to work out. And that shows people a lot about your strength and your character and your resilience and your dignity and your grace and who you truly are. That you still carry that inkling of hope that everything's going to work out no matter what you're facing, that you're shining light on the truth and you're being authentic and you're going to come out of this okay. And that's a good thing. I say I'm going to give y'all a round of applause because look, I wouldn't be able to feel it if y'all weren't doing the work. Do you understand? I wouldn't be able to feel that collective. All right, you can quit. What's your problem? What? He's trying to tear down the picture off the wall. Look, you do it all by yourself. You're going to get it all. I'm telling you, it belongs to you. It's always belonged to you. And somebody was supposed to split it with you and didn't. Somebody's supposed to split this with you and didn't. They kept it from you and acted like they was your loving to your face when they was doing it. You're an earth angel, and God is making it right because of your faith. 10 wands, your persistence. You never gave up. King of Wands sees this. I'm telling you, his glasses are on clear. He left you when you was a kid. I'm telling you, he left this Empress when you was a kid. And you never fit in wherever he left you. Ace of Pentacles in the Tower. Just cause and effect. You're about to receive something because he's about to die. He's going to give you a business, money, the whole works. Everything. You just have to be open to receive the message. I know you're tired, but you need to be open to receive this message. You're very tired. You're really, really tired, collective. That's obvious right here in these cards that you're tired. You're exhausted mentally. The physical body's okay. You feel pretty healthy. You feel like you're doing all right physically. But as far as mental, you're struggling, but you're maintaining a balance. Like you're struggling with it because you'll have these blurts of, what the fuck? What the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck. And then you'll just all of a sudden you'll be like, you know what? There you go, God. All of a sudden I was doubting for a second, but I don't doubt. 8 of Swords. You keep setting your mind free. Like you'll figure out something to keep yourself from thinking about it. I buffered. So I fixed it real fast. So 4 of y'all stayed. Well, I love y'all, collective. Thank you so much. Now y'all get to see the letters and the other people can go suck toes. So there's no coincidence in anything. No coincidence in anything. Everything has meaning behind it, whether it be a lesson, a blessing, whatever. There's no kind of freak coincidence. Okay, free JT set. Free set 9. Set my max. Set mine on on Max Cup. Free week of on my way of trees. I have 3 week of trees. Ooh. What was that? Hold on a minute. Some kind of confirmation. Oh my savings report. I save money. Rick. Who Rick? Jason. Jason had a wreck. Jason wrecked they wrecked them. Jason speeding. Sped. Wait, there's no D. Stepson. Jason's stepson. It's got his whole name out here. Jason Thomason. It's got his whole name out here. And my ex. Oh, missing an O. Thomas. Something about freckles. It's just step. Pest. Vest. Wreck. Junior wreck. Pick up. Somebody wrecked the pickup. Junior wrecked the pickup. Something at Christmas time. Me and same respect. Somebody wants to respect. Face me. Someone wants to face you. Show you some type of respect. Post John. John T. John S. MK. Options. Somebody wants to give you some kind of options. Expect to Joe. Honey. Expect sex. Somebody expects sex. Meet. Or somebody expected sex. Meet to. It's not about ESP. Meet to. Act. Facts. Just kidding. Rest. Me. Heap. Waves. Press on me. Waves press on me. Someone got in a wreck. Waves pressing on me. Press on me. He. Waves press on me. Top of arms. Army. Here and now. This is here and now. Cop. Seen me crash. A cop seen somebody crash a pickup. Texas. In Texas. Jason Thomason is out there. Seems. Hot. Seems. Top seems. Heard. Hear. Can't hear me. Top seems to can't hear me. Car on top of arms. Car on top of arms. Eyes. Scarred. Scared. Okay, they're scared. Forward. Wait. It says, whoa. Scared. Somebody's scared. My eyes hurt. Hot. Heat. Some kind of fire. My phone scares them. We something about the facts of an accident, maybe. It says stars on my show. Peace. Easy work. It says some kind of easy work. It's fun. Easy work. Rest. West. Carefree. Work. Somebody wants to test something first. My test. We scare. Scaredy cats. We scaredy cats. It says scaredy cats. We are scaredy cats. You're my star. We're scaredy cats. Free my hope. Core shot. I don't know what that's saying. Name these copies, these story, name the story. Top story. They cuff, point of view. See point of view. These, their point of view. No. They wore name. They wore the name. We're more same. Yes. Man, woman. Tree story. This says Gene out here. Gene's eyes. Shut up. God gave them to me. I don't have nothing to do with that, y'all. Is it silver? Something about the silvery eyes. Nose. Other mother's nose. Mother's eyes. Somebody's recognizing you. I'm telling you. Other mind. Something about my eyes. My eyes. Mother's what? January went there. January on my other on my other. Something was easy. Or wasn't easy. Was easy. Wasn't. Something wasn't easy. Their mother died. They went there and they cried out their eyes. JK wasn't there. Wasn't there. Was not home when she died. And somebody feels guilt over it. Saw that we something about a mystery. Mystery, my eyes are raw. I'm so scared. I'm so scary. Scary house. Scary house. Somebody's living in a haunted house. Okay. Something about a crop. Frame, farm. Frame, farm. He says keys. He says something about the keys. Here's the keys. Here are keys. Here are keys. Her keys. Say. Her keys. Copy keys. Take keys. Copy keys. For them. Okay, so somebody used the keys. Possess. Some kind of. Possess what? Army. Harm. They harmed my eyes. They're the ones that did it. Yeah, my eyes were fucked up. It was fucked up. I couldn't open them. It was pretty scary. The touch of, wait a minute. Judgment. Something's finalized. He, somebody maze. He pays. Payer fees. He pays some kind of fees. He pay her fees. Smack top. Smack cop. Act. COPD. No, it ain't that. Smart. Something about New Jersey. Smart work. Past. He passed. Passed on. Familiar. Former. He passed on. Former CEO. Passed on forms to start. Patty took. Patty seeks work. VJ. Okay, this is Patty informs from Patty. Took something from Patty. Thomas can then from there. Can then something from there. Messy. The front, somebody's fronted somebody, paid them something, week of rent. Something's messy. VJP. That's my maiden. I mean, my last. This is a long story. These are pay rent there. Pay rent there at the moment. Move past new rep pre-K. Stay here till pre-K's over. I mean till baby starts pre-K. Then move on. We work. What creek? What is creek? New creek. This is a Jeep. Work on my Jeep. Oh, that would be great. That would be fantastic. Work on my Jeep. I say something about a crop. Face. We face. Work. Math. Junior. Pray for us. Okay, we praying that you get it, that you get the work done. We pray for transparency, freedom, clarity, and justice. Amen. Jackass. Weak. The jackass is sweep, craft. Somebody's getting better at their pass my home. They moved me. Spy on. We spy on. Craft. It says Jonathan out here. Jonathan Scott is out here. Holy crap. This is an undercover. For sure. Don't you tell nobody what my name is, motherfucker. But I didn't. I mean, so everything worked out all right. 7 oath. The oath of 7. We pay them. We paid them. Jonathan Scott. His whole name's out here. Jonathan Scott. We pay them to act. We pay them to act. Work. 7 of them. Says 7 of them. 7 of them. Pay Jack. Work. Pay work. Jacket. Are you talking about ISIS motherfuckers? Look, they own meth. It says own meth. Even Even so, two are even spy. Pack those whose car pick up my safe. Pick up my safe. You need a pickup, not a car. Name on safe. What? Pick up safe. Oh Lord, it's just something about a cross. Cross fate. Cross my fate. My path. Cross my path. Evan. Keith. Pass. Peace. Jack. Jackson. Someone can't believe you crossed their path or something like that. Them on meth. Patty. Wes. It says both of them. Both their names are out there. Stacy. Stacy's on meth too. What? Smother. Yeah, she did. Yes, she did. I know she did. She smothered. Stacy smothered. She was a mother. Now she's not a mother. She's free. Yeah. It's out there. You just need to get it. You just need to get up and go get it. This is what she said on her post. Oh, is it? Well, why don't you get off your ass and go get your own then? I said, well said, huh? Telling how it's out there. She gets straight out of fucking being in prison after killing her baby. Get straight out of prison 8.5 years. Has a place to live, a job, a car, and everything. And she only had to take care of her own kid. My mom, 70 years old, raising her child. Because she killed the other one. It says this. Cast me out. Cast came, gave somebody a key, and they didn't give it to you. Save for her. They gave it to her. It says stop asking. Stop ask me. Stop ask my father. Ask my father. As my father. Ask or as my father. Stop my father. Stop my father. Sweep connect, something about connection. CNN. JK Junior. VJT. Thank you. Their other stepfather. Stepfather some money. Somebody owes stepfather some money. Okay. Sweep. Okay, they're sweeping. They're trying to work it off. Stakes. Her stakes now, here and now. here. Fat, snowy. Okay. Step over, step over, step over the other way. Step over the other way, jump in snow. Something pass away. Pass away. Says chaos. Chaos. Set chaos. Feast. Set feast. Set at feet. Set something at feet. Set at feet. Set. So Satan set it at Johnny's feet. Johnny said, if you ever want to come on back, motherfucker, try again. I told you once, you son of a bitch, I'm the best as ever been. That's facts, baby. Somebody is the best. They say somebody's the best in a week. Something, you're going to hear something in a week. In a week. On a week spot. A weak spot. Someone had a crash. Someone wrecked. That's definite out here. Crashed. Something crushed their arms. Something happened to their eye. Their left eye is fucked up. They got a scar on their left eye. Telling y'all about a billion zillion times. See how next fact TV happy news. Happy news. Talk. Mock. James Mock. That's his name. What the fuck? What? How's it got all these people's full fucking names out here? Y'all just for entertainment purposes only? This is all allegedly. This is I'm a storyteller. Jane Jet mess. We met at the store. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. That shit's crazy. Yeah, we met at the store. We sure did. My home. Somebody votes. Voter. Motormen. Cayman Islands. He stepped on me. Step father. Revoke that. Forgive something. Let it go, y'all. I promise. That's what you're being told to do. Stacy has my keys. Jackass. That's what it says. Step on my arm. Step on my neck. Catch. Match. Patch. Snatch money. Tyra snatched money. Stepped on somebody's arm, or it says invoke. Something's about to come out. Chest. This is checkmate, motherfucker. Step on chest. Step on my chest, Tyra. Parts, my... There's envy for sure. We got Ray. We got Roy. We got a Mark. We got Marks. Marks on chest. Chart on my chest. Max. We got Karma. We got Establishment. We got Test. We got Jester. I'm a joker. I'm a smoker. I'm a midnight toker. All that's out there too. I get my loving on the run. Max Money. Max Money. Roast. Toast. She's toast. Somebody's French. Talks about French and France and shit like that all the fucking time lately. French. Tom, Spy, French, Jane, Spam, Scam, Echoes, Echo 4. There's a fork at something about taxes. Markers, mark taxes, mark teammate, set me for martyr. Somebody set you as a martyr. Hey, there's Mary, text, J. That's father and son. Smoke more weed. But it don't have a D. I'll smoke all the weed, motherfuckers. I smoke it all. Care. Corset. Has on corset. Somebody's wearing a corset to look good. Hero. You can be my hero. Come to my home. Same. Stay. Come stay. Someone wants you to come stay with them. Come stay. Something about a home. Here's the keys. Your own keys. A pass. Some kind of number. You pass a test. Whatever. Don't set no fucking test out for me. I pass them all. This is my genes. Meant to pass test. Cheers. It says Chrome. Stay foxy, sexy. Work at work past 10. On this, on that. Work past 10 on that. Okay, poor thing. Extra. Calls extra pay. Work until after 10. Extra pay. She come home at 6. Or no way. To trap me. Hex on me through 6. Tyra, she robbed this man's money. Tried to rape me. Coax me to her type. Not her type. Me, not her type. ask me for my car keys. Ask me for my car keys. Harass me. Well, for know me. She harass me. Something petty, pray. Reset my harness. Work. Oh, so somebody tied somebody up and teammate front star. Front star. I'm done. It says yippee, and it says waste the money on stereo. Waste the money on stereo. Waste the money. Pay. We pay spy to come ask for money. We pay spy to come ask for money. There's a lot of names. Y'all see those names out there? We got Tyra, Tara. We got Scott. We got over star. Over money. Something's over money. Starving. Starve for money. Starve over money. Meth. Something's my eye. On my eye. Front. On left eye. Somebody got a scar on their left eye. I'm telling you. That's a hint, y'all. This is a clue. They got a scar on their eye. I told y'all a zillion, gazillion, bazillion times. Point of view. Went safe. Name my. It says power. Call your power. Name your power. Name my power. Something in your eye? It could be in your eye, y'all. I'm putting it up. Y'all seen something else there that you don't see, that I didn't say? Y'all put something down in the. This is taker. Piece of shit. Cried. She cried. Somebody was lying. Copy marks. Something. See my mark on my chest or something. This says thank. THANK. Thank me. Joy. Tony. TONY is right here. Pony. Some kind of wish. Joy. Accept joy. That's what's left out here. It says accept joy. Accept joy. Something about pot. It says John Key cop to the somebody's fixing to take the blame. It says occupy. There was a U. Occupy the home. Somebody was occupying your home. It was supposed to be split or something. You're getting it all. Let me tell y'all. We've eaten a beet. A froze. Look, stay focused though, because if there's something that I've learned in life, nothing stay the same forever. It changes. Everything does. Don't nothing stay the same forever. So if you do get up in the frozen shit and you're freezing your buttocks off, find a way to stay warm and do your best maybe to get away from it. Go on vacation. Because there's not going to be no businesses open. All the power's going to be knocked out. And you just go enjoy yourself without a telephone or nothing. You can just be like you was when you was a kid. God, can you imagine just not reaching and grabbing for a phone before you get up to go to the restroom? I know every single one of y'all laughed inside a little bit when I said that, because look, your phone could be on the damn stand right there and you got to pee, so you just get it off the thing and walk in there to pee. You got to have your phone with you, because God knows. I remember days, there wasn't this, we have no phone. Well, we had pay phones that we go fuck with the operator on. I mean, that's the only reason that we fucked with the payphone. The operator was on there. We call and ask what time it was, and we call and ask them what day it was, what's the day's date. We just over and over call the fucking operator and ask them those kind of shits. Is your refrigerator running, and that kind of shit. We call people up and ask them how to make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. We'd act like we was little kids. Like little kids. I'm not here. Can you tell me how to make a peanut? You wouldn't believe how many strangers will tell a little kid how to. They'll shut this. Okay, get your bread out. They'll tell you, bread. What's bread? You be like, what's bread? You know, and they're like, oh, the little wrapper thing. The little wrapper thing. It's got the slices in it. And then you say, you know, I don't eat the crust. I don't eat the crust. Alright, then you just rip it off of there with your fingers. This one old man was funny. He said, you don't eat crust? You just rip it off of there with your fingers. Just throw it down. You don't gotta eat the crust. That's what he said. It was funny. But that's what we do. We do shit like that. Remember prank calls? Prank calls now are they're not prank calls anymore. They're called telemarketers and scams. But back in the day, it was a fun little thing to do. Just a joke, and like not no serious shit like, oh, you better go home because something's going on. Just like, hey, it's such and such there. Like, y'all, I know all of y'all remember doing it. Call up somebody and say, and you know damn well whose number you're calling, but you just want to see if they're home. And you say, is Patsy there? Come off with some crazy ass name like Patsy. You're really wanting to see if Billy's at home, if he's going to answer the phone. Is Patsy there? I'm looking for rhubarb. I don't even know where that's coming from. You might get some kind of prank call or something. Choosing your path. All is possible, baby. If you can think it, it's possible. Can you think it, collective? In the flow. Everything is smooth sailing. Y'all think that's coincidence? Y'all think any of that's coincidence? Because I don't believe in them. So, if I don't have no belief in them, then nothing is. Nothing is coincidence. It's all purposely planned and somehow connected through our own energy that we emit through our thoughts and our actions, and hell, some of the thoughts we don't even know we're having. It says cleansing water. Purification activates vibrant life forces. Okay, I'm going to tell you a couple of things you can do to purification. You can make you a tub, put a little bit of baking soda in there, and a little bit of vinegar in the tub, and just kind of like soak in it. Just kind of like soak it. You don't got to put like soap or nothing in there. Just put a little bit of bacon, a little bit of vinegar in it. Both of those are expellients or whatever. You might sweat when you get out of the tub. Like when you come out of the tub, you might have those little beads of sweat all over you. Okay, that's one way of helping get exude some of that negative that you carry. Turmeric, moringa, eating greens, take you a good old poop, and that'll help expel some of that negative that's been like blocked in you. It says, reaching your destiny. Your light is shining brightly. Don't quit, baby. Don't quit. They say you're on the right path. Y'all think I can make that many cards say that, what it said? You're on the right path, okay? I'm just trying to tell you. Alright. If this resonates with y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If y'all want to donate to the channel, it's Cash App $AngelMoon6237. I got Super Chat and Super Thanks. And today I'm going to read out of y'all's favorite book. Besides the Bible. I'm going to read out of the birthday canon. Today is January 23rd, by the way. So we're going to check out, see what January 23rd's message is. And then I might read somebody's birthday. January 23rd. January 23rd. Then we're going to go all into that damn dreamy-eyed Pisces shit. Where everybody looks like they're in love. Just saying. My best childhood memory? Probably the day I got baptized. I was proud as hell of that. It says, birthday of the dissenter. I follow my own path. There's your message. Follow your own path. Follow your heart. Let it lead you wherever it is that you may want. Because you're going to get everything that you wish for if you can stay positive. I'm just telling you. It says, the Hierophant is the card of the day. It says 5 and 6. Saturday, Wednesday, aquamarine, and green are the colors. John Hancock, you're gonna be a star. You're gonna sign something. Your signature is gonna be famous. You're John Hancock. It says he was a statesman. It says, I can't see that name. Gertrude B. Elton was a chemist. And Edouard Maté was a painter. Okay, so either them three things could have something to do with your pathway, okay? The chemistry is blending together with the two arts. There's two people. But let me tell you something about John Hancock, y'all. John Hancock was a whore. He was a runaround. He fucked everything that he could. He was Benjamin Franklin's best friend. And Benjamin Franklin kept him on the on the political thoughts. But John Hancock was a lot like Bill Clinton. A lot. Funny enough, he was very charismatic. Very, very charismatic. John Hancock was like the charmer. Like, he was like, hey, I'm statesman. Hey, you want to go? How you doing? I swear John Hancock was like that. And Benjamin Franklin, they drank together. They was drinking buddies. Benjamin Franklin and John Hancock. John Hancock didn't like George Washington. He didn't like him. They say it was too truthful. I'm just telling you. It says the life lesson is to stop feeling insecure about yourself. It says the way forward is to nurture or parent yourself by making sure that every word or action is one that supports and encourages you. So don't talk shit to yourself. Be good to yourself. It says, luck maker. Accept help and listen to advice from others. So, there you go. There's your advice. Listen to it. Anybody want to know a birthday? One. Anybody want to know a birthday? It tells all about you. I got that whole paragraph. For some reason it's saying something about checking the compatibility of something. I turned to my own birthday, y'all. Crazy enough. Cancer. I swear I did. Gemini. Okay, so they're making me see Cancer and then Gemini. For some reason. Twins. Okay. Then it shows me this. Something about compatibility. Someone's inside. Someone's one that stayed behind. Okay, I just heard that. The one that stayed behind. It says, life lessons for Cancer. Wow. Plugged. You're unplugged. It says you stay unplugged. You don't plug into the system. You stay unplugged. You don't plug into their system. I'm telling you, like start your own system, your own path, your own way of doing things. You get it done more efficiently. If people will just leave you the hell alone. That's a big fucking thing, man. If people just let you do it the way you do it, you get shit done very efficiently, and it's very, very well done. And if they would just leave you alone, you know what I mean? Hello from North Carolina. How are you? I'm from Georgia. Here we go. One of the Cancer's greatest strengths, but also their greatest challenge, is their sensitivity, which can sometimes translate to oversensitivity. When a person they are close to is upset or moody, Cancerians tend to be upset and moody too. Therefore, it's absolutely vital for Cancerians to learn to protect their sensitive nature and to distinguish between their own feelings and those of others. That's why they think that you got split personality, but you don't. You know exactly who you being at all times. Oh, thank you. It says, therefore, it's absolutely vital. But if they can learn to get a grip on their sensitivity and derive their feelings of emotional security for themselves rather than others, their reputation for being moody and unpredictable will disappear. Being emotionally manipulative and another Cancer trait, they can drag them and everybody else around them down. Now, Cancer can cling on to the grudge longer than anyone else on the zodiac sign. They don't cling on no grudge. They fucking say you cut off. There ain't no clinging on to no grudge. I can tell you from experience. Cancer won't cling on to no grudge. They cut the fuck shit off. They just cut them off. They don't cling on to what happened. They say, fool me once. Good for you. Fool me twice. Bye. Don't even look back. You're going to turn into pillar of salt. Because don't fucking... Bye. They don't cling on to shit. I'm telling you. I know from experience. It says, and they need to understand that this is incredibly damaging for them. It achieves nothing. If you want to move forward, you need to learn to forgive, but not forget, and let it go. That's what Cancers do. But that's the message. That's what it keeps saying over and 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 over. He don't give a fuck, does he? He's pretty laid back, ain't he? He's pretty laid back, and he's like, the people that surround him, if they fuck him over, you just all of a sudden just don't see them people coming around no more. They'll call. He won't answer the phone. He don't text them back. He's busy. Sitting there, being comfortable. Not wanting to deal with drama. I'm telling you, that's a Cancer all day. But the whole key here Forgiven. That might be hard. I'm gonna tell you right now, it all depends on what it's about. Cause I have a forgiving heart, and I've forgiven a bunch of shit. I'm saying, but it depends on what it's all about. I'm just saying, cause there's some things I'll fucking better not. I'm just saying, some things that. Mm-mm. There's other things that is, I can understand how you did that, blah, blah, give my shit, bye. Because you still cut off. I might be one of them grudge holding fucking cancers. Hold on a minute. I forgive you. I'm gonna go over here and keep smiling, okay? Because if I stick around you, I won't be smiling much longer. Then we'll have to forgive you all over again, motherfucker. That's how cancer thinks too. Look, okay, fuck me over once and I forgave you on it. Now you're trying to do it again. Well, you get the fuck on. Don't come back around me, because if you do, you're going to see. You're not going to get over on me now, okay? You're going to see how much. Because I can walk right past you and act like you wasn't even standing there. I have that ability. And I'm not that kind of person. And people know it. Because I say hey to them. They speak to me. Hey, how you doing? Polite and kind. Everything. Motherfucker done did me wrong, I walk right past that motherfucker like they wasn't standing right fucking there. And they feel that they don't exist. They feel that they don't. They feel it. Oh, I don't exist. She just walked right past me. Okay. They don't exist in my book. Like there's nothing to forgive. You don't even exist. It was an illusion. But if they speak to me, I'll be polite, as always. I'm polite. Don't fuck with me. It says something about a director. It says time now to listen. Nothing's going to stop me. It's time to listen and watch and keep your dreams secret. Write down the pros and cons of staying and leaving, y'all. Y'all need to write down the pros and cons of staying and leaving. By the way, I threw all them index cards away. I just took them off the table and chunked them in the garbage. I threw about 4 index cards away too. Just saying. Time to throw some shit out, I guess. Clean it up. Start fresh. Throw away all that old shit. All that old thing. All that old thinking of, like with index cards and that. That's keeping that energy. That's holding space for that energy. I threw that shit away. Threw that fucking shit in the garbage. What was about 2 years ago, around this time, I burned all I burned like 50 fucking decks of cards. I don't remember that. I did it on live. That shit was funny. I built a bonfire and threw all them fucking decks of cards in there. I put them all in there. Anything associated with it, I put it in there. And started fresh with a brand new deck of cards. Said bye to that energy. This ain't nothing but things, y'all. This is just paper. Paper and pictures. That's what these are. It ain't the card that tells the message. I'm telling you now. It's the vessel. Okay? So if y'all just popping around and jumping around and watching tarot card readers, then y'all in the wrong fucking ones. I'm telling you, you need to find somebody you trust that tells you the truth, no matter if it's ugly or if it's pretty, and tells you the truth about it. I'm just telling you, okay? Because you got to watch what these people, because you don't know what these people are doing when that camera's off. I'm just telling you. I mean, you can see an authentic. You can see it. Now, there's people, man, everything's saying this, y'all. Find joy and forgive people for their judgments. Okay, that just triggered me. I want to talk to y'all about this. Okay? When you woke up, or when you was awakened, or when you realized, when you really realized that you was different, special, and you embraced it, and you accepted it, and that, that you was awake, that you could see things that other people couldn't see, that they was clear to you. And you was like, how can they not see it? It irritated you and all that shit. Like, how can they not see it? Okay, I want you to understand that you become a whole new person, okay? And that's why all this other stuff seems different. Like your mama might seem different, but she's not. She's not. She's the same what she was. Same way she always treated you. It just feels different because you can see it real clear. You can see that truth and that everything real clear, okay? They can't see it. They can't see it. It's like they're blinded to it or something. Like they've been cursed or something because they're refusing to see it. Like they don't want to see what is actual really going on. It makes them look within and see their own stuff. You know what I'm saying? Well, he gives a fuck. He just don't show it like you think that he should. He shows it in different ways. Because I'm telling you, as a cancer, I know that cancers are so underestimated, and people expect them to do things in some kind of conformity, and a cancer will do it in a totally different way on purpose just to aggravate you because you want it done that way. A cancer will do it on purpose. They'll do it the most efficient, highest good way. And you might not agree with it while they're doing it, while they're in the process of doing it. But once it's done, that way will be efficient. Now, if you mock them or act like that they're not going to do it the efficient way, it's going to take a long time for you to get anything out of them. A long time. I guess they do hold grudges. I'm just saying. But he'll do it. He does. He gives a fuck. But he don't do it the way you want him to. And so he's not going to do it at all. He'll go do something else. That's just the way it is. Your fan, or your family, well, join the club. Sounds like a current story there. It says self-love. I attend to my needs by listening to my heart. My inner essence lets me know what is good for me. I respect my limits. I answer the request of my body and soul. Thus I learn to love myself. Let your body and soul tell you what makes you feel good. That if you not what satisfies the temptation, but what truly makes you feel good. Like what makes you feel childlike. Not sitting and dwelling over all this fuck shit these some stupid son has done. And that's another point I was about to make about that, and I forgot to say it. But when you elevate and in with the Christ light, when you elevate, you see things from the spiritual view, okay? You can see it. Christ walked on the earth his entire life with the spirit eyes, okay? You have too, probably. But that's how come you can see things that other people find normal, and you say, that's not normal. That's part of your, like, gift, your ESP. That one little tiny small detail can be different. It's because you have the eyes open. Okay? So you need to, like Christ said, they know not what they do. They don't know. They don't know that they're doing this to you. Like they're being walked in by demons. This demon is attacking you to your face, and you're thinking it's your mom or your best friend, and you're going, what the fuck? It's because they have some kind of guilt or fear in them that you mirror to them. You put that mirror on with that truth and seeing everything, and when you walk up to them, they can't hardly face you because they see their own stuff and how they treat you and how they act. So that demon steps in and gives you attitude or acts like you're not talking or, that kind of shit. Disrespects you, that kind of stuff. So forgive. Forgive. Just forgive it. They don't know. And the more you forgive, the more it leads them to hope and the more it leads them to the path. But first of all, you got to forgive yourself. That's the main key. That's the main key. Forgiving yourself for, one, letting it get to you. Because if you have true faith, then you know that God is going to take care of whatever, whatever it is, okay? But, there's moments we have weakness. Don't beat yourself up over that, because when you cry like that, when you're in your secret crying, and you're just trying to, that's a way of cleansing your eyes so you can see what needs to be done. You're cleansing yourself. You're cleansing your soul so you can see clearly what needs to be done. No matter if it hurt you or didn't, you've got to pull yourself together and move forward. No matter what. I mean, damn, I'm sure Lot was tempted to turn around and look at Sarah to see if she did turn to salt, but he didn't. He kept going forward because he knew what needed to be done, that he couldn't turn around and look back. He couldn't take that chance. So take that as resonates. Everybody can't come with you. Some people got to be left behind. Forgive yourself for that too. You're not everybody's not your responsibility all the time. Some people have to take the responsibility on themselves sometimes. Okay? You've done whatever it is that you're supposed to do, and that task is over. Now it's time for you to go rest and figure out what your next steps are. Because you're going to receive something, you should just already know it because God said so. And don't worry. God reveals Nebuchadnezzar's dream. Then with counsel and wisdom, Daniel answered Arioch, the captain of the king's guard, who had gone out to kill the wise men of Babylon. He answered and said to Arioch, the king's captain, why is the decree from the king so urgent? Then Arioch made the decision known to Daniel. So Daniel went in and asked the king to give him time, that he might tell the king the interpretation. Then Daniel went to his house and made the decision known to Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, his companions, that they might seek mercy from God of heaven concerning the secret, so Daniel and his companions might not perish with the rest of the wise men of Babylon. Then the secret was revealed to Daniel in a night vision. So Daniel blessed the God of heaven. Daniel answered and said, blessed be the name of God forever and ever, for wisdom and might are his. And he changes the times and the seasons. He removes kings and raises up kings. He gives wisdom to the wise and knowledge to those who have understanding. He reveals deep and secret things. He knows what is in the darkness, and the light dwells within him. I thank you and praise you, O God of my fathers. You have given me wisdom and might, and have now made known to me what we ask of you. For you have made known to us the king's demands. Look, and that's what I was going to say too, as I was reading that. If you ask, if you just ask God, He'll make things known to you. Because you got to, but you got to have a relationship with Him. I mean, if you don't have a relationship with Him, He's not going to make things known to you. Okay? And when He tells you something, you better listen. Because if you ask and you don't listen, your ass going to be sitting in the belly of a whale. Okay? So I hope that's some good advice, some good sage advice for you. Okay? Because if you ask and He tells you to do something specifically and you don't do it, He'll make you do it against your will. He'll roundabout way put obstacles in your way till you head in the direction that He said to go in the first place. Because you ask. Same thing goes with thinking you know everything. Jonah didn't know everything. God told him to go do it. He said, "No, them people ain't gonna listen to me. They're gonna run me out of town." He said, "I don't give a... Go do it." He said, "No, I'm not gonna do it." And he run off and got on that boat, and all them people was in danger because his dumb ass was not doing what he was told to do. He was told to, even though God knew that these people was gonna reject him. But there was a purpose in him being rejected. It was gonna bring about some type of change in that situation. So, just saying, you might think that it's some type of horrible, oh my God, it's a point of view. I mean, just like, okay, put yourself in shoes like Lot and Sarah, okay? You're in this town, right? You're in this town, all kinds of crazy shit going on. You seeing it. You trying to keep yourself to the side. You seeing it, though. But you're in this town, and you're living your day-to-day life, you know, just humdrum. You've already been there a minute, and you've already seen most of all the crazy shit that went on in that town, okay? And maybe things were getting kind of like, I don't know if we should be here, because this shit right here, there's a lot of fucking negative around us, okay? And then all of a sudden an angel comes in and says, "Hey, y'all got to go. We got to get y'all the fuck out of here." Would you see it as we're being exterminated, we're being kicked out, we're being thrown in the street, or would you see it like, yay, a blessing? That's a blessing in disguise. We don't know where we're going, but we're not in fucking that town that's being blowed up. We know we're not in that town blowed up. We know that. We know if God told us to get our asses up and leave, we might better do that. Because that town fixes to pay some kind of price. You understand? Don't tell him no. Because if you tell him no, you're putting the inevitable off. Okay? Or you could catch yourself getting burned by that fire that you started. Because he put you there to start it. He put you there to start the fire and to get the fuck out of the way. I'm telling you. Because he put you there to start the fire, to let the people know that there was that they could come over there and get warmed by that fire. They can get warmed by that fire, and that. Well, you started the fire, and then they ran you off where you couldn't tend to the fire. So the fire just went out of control because there was nobody there to tend to it. Like, you know, so he was like, "Hey, you know, if I tell you to leave." Yeah, I mean, that's what it is. Like, that's the way it is. He put you there. You're the match. He said, psh, because they underestimated you and thought you was some kind of ump. and that they could take some type of advantage of you. And you did what you kept being strong, and kept being truthful, and kept being strong and living. All you do is just go live. They don't like the way you fix your hair. And then everybody in town's fixing their hair like that. Like, okay. And you just keep on walking and living. You don't even comment on it. You know what I'm saying? You wear a bandana. Everybody under the fucking sun got a big old fucking fat problem when you wear a bandana. In the next 3 weeks, you see everybody, everywhere got a fucking bandana on. Even the damn preacher at the church. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But they all had a problem with you wearing one because nobody else was wearing one. Then all of a sudden, everybody was. It's ridiculous. Put your clothes on inside out and go to fucking shopping. See what people do. And it's just your regular clothes that you wear all the time. They're just not on the right way that society says that you're supposed to wear them. People have fits over it. They'll have a heart attack that you got your shirt on inside out. It's crazy. You will see. Go do it. Y'all will laugh your asses off. And just be normal like you're wearing your clothes regular. And just be inside out. All of them. Everything. Your pants, your shirt, your other shirt, all of it. Inside out. And just be normal. Be looking at your stuff. Go to the register. Be paying. They're going to be looking at you crazy and funny and want to laugh at you. They might laugh at you. And just act like you don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Like you don't have no idea. Like, go do it. You'll see. You'll enjoy yourself. You will. It'll be fun. You'll enjoy yourself. Yeah, wearing your sweatshirt inside out. I do that all the time. I like wearing it inside out. It feels different. It just feels different. Every time you go out in the wild, look, that can be your new armor. You can put your clothes on inside out and knowing that you're putting them on inside out, and that's your armor. Nobody can fuck with you. They don't have no idea that that's your armor. You say I reverse it and I send it back to you, motherfucker. I got it on the inside out. You say I'm just reflecting my inner light. I'm just reflecting my inner light, wearing these clothes inside out. You tell them that. And look at that, baby. Woo-wee. This has been a perfect reading, y'all. I gotta say, I claimed the shit out of it. If y'all claim it, y'all hit that like button and subscribe, okay? Hit that bell notification. Stay golden. Prepare yourself for incoming abundance. Release any mental blocks you may have. In fairyland and human land, there is enough abundance for everyone. The universe tells you that all the time. The universe tells you that all the time, collective. There's enough to go around for everybody. Everybody. Plenty. And then some. There'll be more than enough for everybody. God made sure of it. Nature signs, y'all. God made sure to give enough for every single body. Everybody. And the universe, what's that one say? Sooner or later, luck comes to all of us. Sooner or later, luck comes. And somehow or another, this is meant for you. It's coming. It says, be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually. We only need to open our hearts and minds. And did y'all know that the Bible even tells you that the sun and the moon, they talk to us continually, day and night. They talk to us. They send us emitting energy of calm, of warmth, and they also glow and put a spotlight on God's creation day and night. They continually talk to us. It's in Psalms 13, I think it is. I think it's Psalms 13. Let's see. We're in Psalms right here. They talk to you day and night to continuously um, um, praise God's creation. Psalm 13. Let's see, it might not be. We're going to check though. It says, Psalms 13, trust in the salvation of the Lord. How long, O Lord, will you forget me forever? How long will you hide your face from me? How long shall I take counsel on my soul, having sorrow in my heart daily? How long will my enemy be exalted over me? Consider and hear me, O Lord my God. Enlighten my eyes, lest I sleep in the sleep of death. Lest my enemies say, I have prevailed against him. Lest those who trouble me rejoice when I am moved. But I have trusted in your mercy. My heart shall rejoice in your salvation. I will sing to the Lord because he has dealt bountiful with me. That's not the one. It says it might be 113. Psalms 113. I swear I thought it was 13. Boy, I just got triggered like crazy. We're fixing to read Psalm 66:6. Psalms 66:6. Okay? It says, he turned the sea into dry land. They went through the river on foot. There we will rejoice in him. He turned the sea into dry land. They went through the river on foot. There we will rejoice in him. And right before that it says, he is awesome in his doing towards the Son of Men. He rules by his power forever. His eyes observe the nations. Do not let the rebellious exalt themselves. Okay, 113. Let's see if it's in 113 real quick. Because it's something for 13. The majesty and the condescence of God. Not that very long. We'll read it. Praise the Lord. Praise those servants of the Lord. Praise the name of the Lord. Blessed be the name of the Lord from this time forth and forevermore. From the rising of the sun to its going down. The Lord's name is to be praised. The Lord is high above all nations. His glory above the heavens. Who is like the Lord our God, who dwells on high, who humbles himself to behold the things that are in the heavens and in the earth. He raises the poor out of the dust. He lifts the needy out of the heaps of ash, that he may seat him with princes. With the prince of his people, he grants the barren women a home, like a joyful mother of children. The Empress. That's the Empress. You're the phoenix. He's going to rise you up out of the ashes. It's somewhere in here, though, y'all. Why can't I remember the daggum verses? That's the worst part, as I can't remember the verses. I know what all the Bible has to say. I can't remember the names of the verses. He governs the stars, the stars, the sun, the sun, the moon, and the stars sing praise to the Lord day and night, is what it starts out. But I can't remember where. I could have sworn it was 13, Psalms 13, but it's not. Fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding have all those who do his commandments. His praise endures forever. Oh, that's something else too that I was going to talk to y'all about. So the devil's trying to make people feel like guilt for their sins or what have you. They're trying to bring back the 10 Commandments. Like bring back the 10 Commandments. And I know that y'all, certain ones don't get it. But I'm going to say it. The 10 fucking commandments are abolished. Jesus Christ abolished them. When he died on the cross for our sins, it's a relationship between us and him. It's not those written on a stone anymore. And the government's about to do this big, huge thing about the 10 Commandments and bringing the 10 Commandments and this and that back and put that mindset. That's MK Ultra, y'all. I promise. Because it's not about that. It's about you accepting Jesus Christ. Those 10 Commandments were the days of old. It was prior to Jesus. And what Jesus stands for. He stands for the breaking of that covenant. And what he asked you to do, what Jesus asked you to do, what's the most important thing he asked you to do is love. Period. That's the one commandment that Jesus asked you. Jesus don't ask you for no more commandment. He asks you to love. That's what his commandment is to you. Love yourself as you would others, and love God. Put God before any of it. And that's all he asked. He did what he did for that. Because he just wants you to love. That's the most powerful energy that exists in any plane, on any level. Love is the most powerful energy that exists. So there you go. So I thought I'd let y'all know that about the 10 Commandments, because they're fixing to try, I seen the thing, they're fixing to try to pull them 10 Commandments out and start going, you. Start pointing fingers. How sinners y'all are. You going to. You just don't know where it is. Yeah. I can tell you what it says. I can tell you what all the stories got, what the stories say, what they talk about. I can't tell you what verse. That used to drive me crazy in Awanas, even though I figured it out in Awanas and got all them patches. I'm very gung-ho about learning about Jesus. Y'all have no idea. Y'all don't know. I might need to go to some kind of spiritual-based college, some kind of spiritual-based school or something. I'm telling y'all, back in the day, back when I was like 10, 9, I thought about being a nun. I ran across my mom. I said, Mom, what do you think about me being a nun? She said, you think you can do that? I said, I had a terrible time waking up. I'm ill as fuck when I wake up, especially when I was a kid. I was like, I don't know if them nuns would deal with that. They will. Because I had a bad time waking up. Because I was in another world. I was in some kind of other. I know that I was. I have no doubts in my mind at all that when I fell asleep at nighttime that I went somewhere else. No doubt in my mind whatsoever. I was not there. I wasn't there when Mama was trying to wake me up. None of it. I was not there. She'd have to stand me up and I'd be sound asleep. She'd be dressing me and I'd be sound asleep. I was somewhere else. I wouldn't wake up till about an hour after. And then I'd be woke up fully dressed. I'd be like, all right. Mom would say, go brush your hair. And I'd say, no. And I'd leave my hair all messed up. And I'd go to school like that. Y'all have no idea. Anyhow, whew. It says, Anna put her hands over her eyes. Another breath, another. When she looked up, Jane and Stephen were clearly so uncomfortable that Anna longed to run from the room. Fight or flight, y'all. Never go to classes again and start over somewhere else. Ooh. She said, there was a spirit she refused to look directly at behind Stephen's head. She focused on his face. He was mouthing something, but Anna could not tell whether he was trying to comfort her or express fear. Anna can see spirit. She can see like auras and stuff around people, but she caught two people doing something that they shouldn't have been doing, and she covered up her eyes and her face and run off and wanted to just start over somewhere else and just leave that all behind. But there's a misunderstanding. Shall I move on? Shall I keep going? Because there's some kind of misunderstanding. Anna's mother had not invited her to be at the memorial service she had for Olivia. It says, Anna had found out from the text and messages from old friends in common and from family members that her mother had told everyone she was unfortunately too sick to attend. Some people took that at face value, and some people sent Anna well-meaning messages about taking care of herself and said things like just because funerals helped some people didn't mean they were always the right thing for grief. It was irrational, but she was furious that no one seemed to see the truth, that her mother just didn't want her there. It had happened a year after Olivia's accident. Yeah, my mom didn't want me at my stepdad's funeral for some reason. It says she typed out so many texts in response that ranged from I wasn't even invited to it to she blames me to I didn't think I have a family anymore. Then deleted each message before sending. Anna was used to asking Olivia what to do about their mother. If Olivia said the sky was artichoke green, her mother would be willing to say, "Okay, baby, tell me how you see it." And if Anna said, "No, Ma, the sky's blue," her mother would most likely say, "Well, how do you know?" That sounds right. It says, "Oh, the way Anna's mother could say you with so much incredulousness. Sometimes Anna wished she had recorded the way her mother said it so she could play it for her therapist or for a few of her friends who knew what was going on, and sometimes said, 'Don't worry, the two of you will be family again.'" And sometimes said, "Don't worry, the two of you will be family again." Then it says, this is talking about the forgiveness thing, y'all, I'm telling you. It says, "It's not that unnatural to be selfish. There have been times throughout history when for humanity to survive, let alone thrive, selfishness was necessary. People had to eat as well as they could. They had to not see other people as people, had to view the world with their hardened heart and not risk their own health just to keep the species going. That type of animal fear, it was probably evolving inside humans alongside genes developing immunities and other environmental adaptations. But Anna felt that at heart, most adults she met had never truly reckoned with this part of their human nature and how much it developed in camaraderie of self-absorption. So many people who just because they felt an intense feeling, good or bad, who weren't able to hold both the weight of that emotion and to consider how their actions as a result of their emotion impacted other people. That is amazing. Thank you, Spirit. I don't have coincidences, y'all. Just told me. I just told y'all all of that. I just said all of that. To forgive them, for they know not what they do. I said it in that small of a sentence that took that big old paragraph to say it. I said it right before that. Forgive them, for they know not what they do. And sometimes your emotions are so powerful that it affects them, and it like stuns them. Like you may not even be trying to exhibit like that powerful of an emotion, but it's something about your eyes. It's scary. It's because you're very passionate about all of your emotions. You're very passionate about all of the ways that you feel. You're extremely passionate. And it shows. If you're sad, there's no hiding it. You don't even try. You can see it. Like your light doesn't gleam like it does when you're happy. People can see it. So you don't even try to hide it no more. You used to try to hide it. It caused you to be depressed all the time. And now you're not depressed anymore. You're just kind of in a stagnated state because you're tired of being stuck. But you're not depressed anymore. You've learned to control that. Because they don't know what they're doing. These people are idiots. Like, they're ignorant. And you're like thinking to yourself, okay, wait a minute now. Alright, I haven't done anything. They're idiots. They're idiots. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know who they're fucking with. That's just like all them Jews that threw Jesus up on that cross. They didn't know what they were doing. They were doing it for the highest good, believe it or don't. And whatever's happening to you is for the highest good. Whatever happens, whatever comes to that circumstance, it's for the highest good. It may not feel like it when it's happening at that moment. But when it's all said and done and the smoke clears, you're going to be grateful. You're going to be extremely grateful that it happened. And part of you knew that it was going to happen, or you wouldn't have took the steps that you did to speak up when you did. Because you spoke up about something, and it made a difference. Because it took that trigger for them to do what they did, and you to be triggered, and then it triggered them because you got triggered. And you did something that made the difference. No, there's no crucifixion this time. Well, yeah, there are. There's going to be crucifixions all over the place. Christians are going to get their heads chopped off all over the place. Did you know that? It says it in the Bible. There are going to be 2 witnesses that are going to be killed in the street. They're going to lay there for 3 days. Ain't nobody going to come to their rescue or nothing. They're going to bleed out in the street. They're the 2 witnesses. And and it's going to be televised live. And everybody's going to watch it. And that's the ushering in the coming of Jesus Christ, isn't it? And you start looking at the clouds then. Yeah. Well, no, Jesus ain't going to be crucified. There won't be no crucifixion this time. But there's going to be a lot of fucking chaos until Jesus comes. When Jesus comes, it's going to be a said and done. It's going to be a done deal. He's the boss. He's the boss man. He's going to say, quitting time. Y'all go home. Me and Dad here are going to chill out with our people. Y'all can leave. Y'all have no room here. Well, oh, y'all don't know where to go. Wait a second. Here's the key. Y'all follow me. Come on. Oh, now come on. You already knew this. You've been waiting for it forever. Come on. And he's going to unlock that key. He's going to unlock that. And he's going to say, enter. You may enter your kingdom. Because you ain't hanging out up here with me and my folks. Y'all going down into the pit. Sorry. Because I already know what it's like because I've been to there before. I can tell you that you're not going to have much fun. I mean, we gave you all the time in the world to have fun. And here's what you did with it. You just squandered the shit out of it. You're still going in that pit. You tried to destroy the earth. Well, guess what? You didn't. You ain't going to neither. Only God has that power. Satan don't have the power to destroy the earth. Actually, Satan don't have no power. He's powerless. It's these people, it's these beings that fall short or what have you. They're the ones that carry the power, and he uses it. He uses that power. He loves it when he sees an earth angel fall. He loves that because it gives him all kinds of juice of power. So don't fall. Don't fall down. Okay? Because he receives that power. The devil receives that power when you fall, when you slip and fall. But always know that God's there to pick you back up, so you can always call his name, that the devil can grab a hold to you and pull you if you don't let him. Okay? But the devil loves it when an earth angel falls because he gets all that power. Okay? But just know, if you fall, that God's always there, right there. It's okay? And all you got to do is just reach out. He'll grab your hand and pull you back out of there. Okay? I mean, because it happens to the best of us. We're humans. We're in these vessels. I'm just saying. Okay? That's what you need to forgive yourself for. That, yeah, you've fallen before. You fell. And you got back up. And you dusted yourself off. And you kept moving forward. So please give yourself a round of applause. You're here. You're breathing. Take your pulse. Yeah. I made it. God, dog, it's almost there. I mean, the finish line. You can see the red fucking plastic gleaming, ready to break through it. It's right there. I mean, it's right there. Are you going to fall short and be exhausted and say, no, I'm just going to let the rest of them win? Even though I was in the lead through the whole fucking race. I was in the lead through the whole race. And I'm just going to stop 2-3 feet from the finish line. No, that ain't going to happen. God didn't give you that spirit. Or you'd have quit a long time ago. So now's not the time to quit. I'm just saying, he didn't give you that spirit. That spirit don't live in you to quit. Unless he tells you to quit. When he tells you he's finished, he tells you to. He tells you every time. Just think back for a second. When you was in that abusive relationship, you kept going back, and you kept being in that abusive relationship, and you kept doing it, and you kept going, why the fuck do I keep going back? Why do I keep going back? And then that last time, you didn't go back. You just didn't. You just didn't. You understand? Because God said, now is the time. You're ready. You're ready now. You realizing your worth. You're ready now. You're not going back to that. You understand? He tells you every time. Every time. Sometimes he lets you make your own little, your own little, free will. He lets you make that stupid choice to go back. And he keeps telling you. He's already told you 15 times. And you go back and he lets you. And when you do, did you see that sign that he gave you? That ass whooping that he gave to you for going back. Oh, Lord have mercy. It was fun, wasn't it? Because, you know, abusive relationships only get worse. They don't never get better. Never. Never. They never get better. Abusive relationships will never get better, only worse. Walk away from it. If you're waiting for the sign, or if you needed somebody to tell you that today, here I'm telling you right now, that situation's not going to get better. It'll only get worse, and it'll only hurt you worse. Just to leave. Just leave it. Leave it in the behind you. And forgive them for you keep coming back and asking for it. Because they showed you who they was. So forgive them. And walk away from it. I choose to be happy. It's all about joy. How you feel. How many times the same message over and over? Wherever I go, I find love. You're going somewhere. I am becoming closer to my true self every day. Those are your affirmations. Say them over and over again. Wherever I go, I find love. I'm becoming more and more my true self every day. Joy. Find peace. Find joy. Okay? And I'm telling you right now, this is everything with every ounce of energy. If you can't feel me sitting there hugging you to tell you this, if you're in an abusive relationship right now, as I'm talking to you, somebody is abusing you and treating you badly, making you feel badly about yourself, get out of it. It won't get better. No amount of love that you give to that person is going to make them treat you better. So leave it. You can love them from a distance and pray for them. Okay? And I know it's hard, but I'm not even talking about an abusive like that. I'm talking about abusive like, can't you do anything right? Well, she's got better ass than you do. That's abusive too. That's abuse. Or a girl walks by and they go at her with you standing right there. That's abuse. That's abusive. And they can make all the jokes about it if they want to, but it's still abuse. They can say, oh, that's what we do. What we do. No, you don't. No, you don't. If you're with somebody that you care about, you don't do that. You wouldn't disrespect them that way. Even if it's funny or making a joke, you wouldn't do it. If you really, truly love that person. That's all I'm saying. That's abuse. If they make you feel like that something that's walking past them that they don't know anything about is better than looking at you, then let them go after them and tell them to get the fuck on away from you. That's disrespectful. And you're not putting up with disrespect. You respect yourself too much. And it could be funny, it could be joking, you could be joking, but it's not a joke to you. Your soul said it wasn't, and it felt funny. It made you feel less than. That's abuse. Don't put up with it. Don't put up with it. I'm telling you, don't. I guess I got one more thing to say before I go. I'm going to give you an activity. It says, thank you, gracias, merci, and dank. Food, beverage, subtotal, tax. This is something to do with a restaurant menu. Write down your order. What do you want the universe to bring to your table? What do you want the universe to bring to your table? What do you want the universe to bring to your table, collective? Tell it. Ask and ye shall receive. And right now's the time. Look at that. It says, y'all are going to love it. It goes right along with what I just said. Look. Invite serendipity. I invite it. Come on in, serendipity. I love you. Come on, let's be golden together. This says stop at 3 places that aren't on your daily itinerary. And it says detox from your phone. Put down your... You might have to if you're in America. You might gotta put down your phone. What are you gonna do? I know I went a full whole day without my phone. That shit's hard. Especially when you need it for your money or your something like that. It's fucking hard. I was calm though, and I handled it with grace. I was amazed at myself. I was truly amazed at myself. Because when it first happened, I was so fucking mad. Oh my God, I was so mad that it passed me out. It made me pass out. And I ain't been that mad. I don't know if I ever been that mad that my phone fucked up like that. Because I was trying to fix something. It fell off that stupid thing and hit that block. Woo! Oh, God almighty. That shit was like, I could feel electric pulses just... And I sat down and my face was just red. I just laid my face down into the pillow. And the next thing I woke up 3.5 hours later. I was like, okay, let me assess the situation. I can't call nobody. Nobody can call me. So that's out of the question. I have to go somewhere. I have to go somewhere and tell somebody. So then I did. First I looked for a phone to use. to trade it out. First I did that. And then I was like, this motherfucking phone says it only accepts LG. I was so mad. Oh, God, that made me mad, too. So I was like, okay. All right, so I got to wait for them to wake up because people are asleep. This happened at 5 o'clock in the morning. I was like, motherfucker. I was cussing so mad. Oh, my God. And I was like, okay, you know what? It's all still there, and everything's still the same. It's only just been just a few minutes. So I'm tripping like I'm never going to get another phone. You know what I'm saying? There, I started like rationalizing it and calming down, okay? And I was like, okay, this is what I got to do. I got to tell somebody, just people, okay? And I did. I told the right people, a couple of people, I told them, and poof, I had this phone in the same day. A new phone in the same day. And I was fucking mad to the maximum when it first happened. But once I think it's because just being burnt out and being tired, and that happened, and it was just a trigger, and it caused me to have to look at that. I was so mad. So mad that I passed out. Never done that before. That was crazy. I mean, I was sitting here and I was like, I was getting madder and madder and madder and madder, sitting there looking at that phone, trying to think, how can I change this SIM card? And 2 days before it happened, I threw away all my spare phones. No reason whatsoever. Walked in there, got them out of the drawer, put them in the trash can, took them to the dumpster, and threw them in the dumpster. 2 days later, my phone went bash. And I had one LG phone in a different drawer. And just so happens, no coincidence, it don't take the SIM card of a Motorola. I was pissed. I said, fuck this phone. Fuck this phone. I'll never get a motherfucking phone again. Fuck these fucking phones. I'm just gonna fucking just go off grid. I started saying shit like that. But the phone needed to go. That phone, check it out, y'all. Because I was having all kinds of fucking weird... Y'all know I was, because I mentioned it, right? Well, when I got this phone, somehow or another, okay, it showed that other phone had something in some type of hidden place, okay, because this phone's got all kinds of storage, and it's got my same fucking identities on it, but that other phone was cram-packed with something in a place I couldn't reach, because I kept seeing it, where it kept saying that I needed to delete stuff, and I kept seeing it said under documents. I click it and there would be nothing there. What? 147 kilobytes under documents. So I searched all through the whole fucking phone to try to find documents. I was deleting everything. I was deleting it all, okay? And still, those documents was still there with nothing there. When you clicked on it, there was nothing. This file is empty. How come it's using 147 kilobytes of fucking my shit if it's empty? Well, I changed phones. Everything. My storage and everything is just like it's like it's supposed to be. But that phone, I can almost guarantee you that phone was fucking had some type of something on it. I can almost guarantee it. Yeah, you probably do need to go get a new phone, change out your phone. And look, this one runs way smoother. Like, just, it's crazy. But what's strange is when I changed over to this new phone, something's going on with fucking service. Like, weird shit. Like where to reconnect and all that shit. Just strange shit's going on with the service. I can't even explain it. Like, okay. Like me, I don't know if that's YouTube or what. Me trying to start a live and you can't hear my volume, that kind of stuff. And just different things. Like my daughter, she texted me and I didn't receive no kind of notification. Nothing that, you know, it's got a little thing and it shows when the people text you, right? I didn't get nothing like that. And then the baby's daddy texted too, and I didn't get his, okay, until I went, I had to go into something else, and when I did, then they popped up on there, and when they popped up on there, it showed that they'd been on there for 30 minutes. I was going, what? Like, I didn't get this notification at all. Like, this is a brand new phone. I don't have no blocked notifications or nothing. I haven't, like, went in and blocked nothing or like muted anything or nothing, so I was tripping about that. But it's only happened just that one time Both of them text me, and I didn't get neither one of them's message. I don't know what that was. Something. Y'all, I'm telling y'all. Just be prepared, man. I'm really telling y'all, be prepared for this snowy shit fixing to fucking. God almighty. Maybe I'll go to Maui or something. I don't know. Would I fit in? I don't know. I like Spam. And I like pineapple. And I like pineapple on my pizza. Oh, that's my favorite pizza, boy. Oh, I love a pizza with pineapple on it. That makes me happy. To the point, I'll go buy a pizza at the store and buy pineapple and put pineapple on my own pizza. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Come on. I'll go with you. Let's do it together. I'll go. Y'all want to all go? Let's all go as a collective. I mean, what else are we doing? You're all single. Let's go. Let's go do it. Let's go. We'll just go take over Hawaii. We'll just call ourselves the collective. We're here. Get the plate. Get the Spam out. We're here. I like mine cooked on both sides, a little dark with some on toast. It's got to be on light toast with some mustard. That's the way I like my Spam. Thank you. So go on in there to your 51st dates and make me some fucking Spam on some light toast with some mustard, okay? And Hawaii's got all kinds of good natural fruits too, boy. That's one thing, boy, I love fruit. Matter of fact, I'm fitting to eat me some strawberries and some white grapes and some red grapes with some chocolate. I'm gonna dip that shit in there with a toothpick. Eat it like that. You never had Spam? Oh, Spam ain't nothing like potted meat. Nothing like potted meat. Spam. Actually, let me tell you, I like Treat better than I do Spam. It's like the generic brand of it or something, but it's better. Treat is better than Spam. Spam's got a teeny light, just too salty. It tastes too salty to me. I like Treat real good. Mine gotta be medium cut. I don't like thick. I can eat a thin piece, but I don't like it real thick. They gotta be medium. All pieces, look, I can take a can of Spam and I can cut every fucking piece exactly the same size. That's how much time I've eaten Spam. I can cut every single one of them the same exact size, except for the ones on the very end. Oh, you just slab you some butter. You cook it like you would a piece of bacon or something. You ever had a fried bologna sandwich? Cook it just like that. Fry it like you fry bologna. You cut it. Now, people do it different now. I'm one that okay, the can is shaped like this. Okay? And take the lid off of it and dump it out. Okay? And then I lay it on its side. And I make my cuts this way. Wait, let's see. Yeah, this way. You'll see when you get it. You'll see when you get it. You dump it out, and it's got all that gelatin shit all over it. So fucking good. Oh my god, I should have got some Spam at the store. God dang, I'm gonna need some now. So quick and easy and tasty. Oh, it's a great treat. Oh, that's a great treat. But I suggest you you love fried bologna, you're going to love Spam better. Or Treat. You'll love Treat better than you do fried bologna. Fried bologna's got its... But it don't have that kick of taste that Spam does. Fried bologna's got its thing. I mean, it does. But it ain't nothing. Well, it's fried bologna's more similar to Spam than potted meat ever. Potted meat ain't nothing even close to Spam. Pot of meat don't taste nothing at all. Nowhere in the vicinity of Spam. Okay? So go get you one. They got a cookbook for Spam? What? What? I guess because you can make Spam. I put Spam one time. I chunked up I put little dices of Spam in some beans. I was making beans in one of them little, I was living in one of them little, like a hotel room like thing. It had a little kitchen in it. Had a little tiny kitchen in it. Little tiny room. I kind of liked that. I was most comfortable. I felt most at home there than anywhere. I ain't never seen no cookbook about no Spam, but that's interesting. There's a cookbook. I mean, I'm sure probably from somebody from Hawaii. They love Spam. They eat Spam with everything. I mean, they'll eat. And one thing I ain't never, for some reason, I'll eat ketchup on a bologna sandwich, but I will not eat ketchup with Spam. That's weird. I'll put, you know, depending on what I feel like that day, I'll use ketchup on the bologna sandwich or mustard, but not both. Okay? But I've never in my entirety of my life put ketchup on Spam. Not ever. It's always been mustard or nothing. Just plain Spam cooked in butter on lightly toasted bread. Gotta be that lightly toasted bread. Can't be no fucking crunchy hard bread, because all the crumbs will be stuck to your face right there. And it can't be a piece of just loaf of bread because it's too soft. It's too soggy. So lightly toast your bread, okay? You're really gonna love it. And Spam is cheap. Well, it's not as cheap as it used to be. But yeah, and it don't taste like no Vienna sausage neither. It's different. You're gonna like it. It's ham in a can. I got a ham in a can one time and cut it and made it and made sandwiches like it was Spam. I got one from the food pantry one time. I cut it up like it was Spam and cooked it, little slabs of it in a skillet. Grits. Well, grits. Yeah, I'm sugar. I was raised with sugar. I'm a Southern girl. we eat grits with sugar. I do. My sister ate it with butter and salt and pepper, and I ate mine with sugar. I eat them with sugar. Bacon bits. But yeah, Spam ain't nothing. I guess the closest you gonna. I mean, you loving bologna sandwiches, you're gonna like Spam. That right there, pretty close to being up there. But I wouldn't put ketchup on. I put mustard on it. Right, Mississippi, you Southern too, baby. We eat it with sugar. Kiss my grits. With my sugar grits. Because grits, to me, I mean, they really kind of don't have no taste whatsoever if you don't have one or the other in it. You know what I'm saying? They don't got no taste. This is like eating like meal. Like it's eating like meal. They don't have no flavor. There's no flavor to grits. They just grit. There's no such thing as a grit, though, if y'all northerners are wondering. There's no such thing as a grit. There's a whole thing of grits. There ain't no one grit, never. There ain't never been one grit. Okay? They come from a corn called hominy, and they pulverize it to make it into grits. And those little grits, they puff up a tiny bit when they get in that water. And they're hominy. Have y'all ever heard of hominy? It's corn, but it's a different kind of corn. But that's what grits are. Grits are made out of hominy corn. Yeah, there's just some learning. I just taught y'all something. All right, my job's done today. All right, like, love, everybody. Y'all stay golden. If y'all want to donate to the channel, it's Cash App $AngelMoon6237. I'm very, very grateful for any donations. Y'all know my situation. I've got to leave here in a month. Don't know where, with a tore up car. So there's my situation if y'all would like to help me out. let me know, okay? All right. Until then, I'm going to keep my joy and I'm going to keep smiling because God's got something planned for me and I know it and I'm not going to doubt it. All right, y'all. I'll see you on the flip side. Stay golden, pony boy.